This video is a continuation of solving and evaluating different functions, whether the value of the input x or the output value y is given. So let's solve some given functions here. So we have w of t equals negative 2t plus 1. We just have to solve for w of negative 7. So we're given here the value of t, which is equal to negative 7, and we just have to plug in that value to the function or the equation. So that would be w of negative 7 is equal to negative 2 times negative 7 plus 1. Then negative 2 times negative 7 is just positive 14 plus 1. Therefore, the value of w of negative 7 is just equal to 15. So this is our answer here. Okay, let's solve another problem. Given h of n equals negative 2n squared plus 4, we just have to find h of 4. Again, we're given here the value of n, which is equal to 4. Then we just have to plug in the value to the given function. So that would be h of 4 equals negative 2 times 4 squared plus 4. So this is just equal to negative 2. 4 squared is 16 plus 4. So this is negative 32 plus 4. Therefore, h of 4 is just equal to negative 28. So this is our answer. Okay, given g of n equals n cubed minus 5n squared, we just have to find g of negative 4n. So we just have to plug in the value of the input here. So that would be g of negative 4n equals negative 4n cubed minus 5 times negative 4n squared. Then simplifying this, negative 4 cubed is just negative 64, and then n cubed minus 5 times negative 4 squared is 16 n squared. So we have negative 64 n cubed minus 5 times 16 is just 80 n squared. Therefore, g of negative 4n is just equal to negative 64n cubed minus 80n squared. Or you can also simplify this further. We can factor out negative 16n squared, since both 64 and 80 are divisible by 16. So we have negative 16n squared times 4n minus 5. So that is our g of negative 4n. Oh, it should be plus 5, because this is negative 80. Okay, we're given here the function h of t equals negative t squared minus 2t minus 4. Then we just have to find h of 2. So we're given the value of t, which is equal to 2. So we just have to plug in that value to the function. So h of 2 is just equal to negative of 2 squared minus 2 times 2 minus 4. So this is negative of 4. Negative 2 times 2 is 4. Then minus 4. So this is just equal to negative 12. So our h of 2 here is just equal to negative 12. Okay, another function here, d of x equals x squared minus 2x minus 1. We just have to find d of negative 1. So d of negative 1 is just equal to negative 1 squared minus 2 times negative 1 minus 1. So that would be negative 1 squared is just 1. Negative 2 times negative 1 is just positive 2, then minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we are left with 2 here. Therefore, d of negative 1 is just equal to 2. Okay, we're given here h of x equals 10x squared minus 21x, and we're given the value of our h of x, which is equal to negative 2, the output, and we just have to solve for x. So we just have to plug in negative 2 here. So that would be negative 2 equals 10x squared minus 21x. Now to solve for the value of x here, we just have to write all of the terms to either the right side or the left side. So we add 2 to both sides. So this would be equal to 0 equals 10x squared minus 21x plus 2. So we have here a quadratic equation, and we can just factor this. To factor this, we can use the AC method. So this is just 10x minus 1 times x minus 2. So you can always check this one. If this one, when you multiply this one, it would equal to this equation by using the FOIL method. Then now we can solve for the value of our x. We just have to set each factor equal to 0. So that would be 10x minus 1 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. So that would be 10x minus 1 equals 0. We add 1 to both sides. Then we have 10x equals 1. We divide both sides by 10. For x is just equal to 1 over 10. So this is one of the x values. Then we have x minus 2 equals 0. We add 2 to both sides. Then x here is just equal to 2. So the values for our x are 1 over 10 and 2. Okay, let's solve another problem here. We're given p of t equals 4t minus 5. We just have to find p of t minus 2. So we're given the value, the input value of t minus 2, and just plug in this value to the equation. So p of t minus 2 is just equal to 4 times t minus 2 minus 5. And we distribute 4 to the expression inside the parentheses. So that would be 4 times t is 4t. Copy the operator sign minus. Then 4 times 2 is 8. Then minus 5. Then we have 4t minus 13. So this is the value of p of t minus 2. Okay, another problem here. We're given f of n equals n squared minus 2n. And we just have to find f of n squared. Again, we substitute the value of n squared, value of our input, to the equation. So f of n squared is just equal to n squared squared minus 2 times n squared. So this is just n to the fourth. N squared squared is just n to the fourth. Just have to add the exponents following the law of exponents, minus 2n squared. So this is our f of n squared, or you can just simplify this further by factoring out n squared. So that would be n squared times n squared minus 2.